Okay, let's continue at home. First, we look at the new words. Ta. The first is in Chinese. There we use ta to represent animal. We know that from what's happening here? From HSK1, we know ta and ta can represent to he and she. So now we have an animal ta and a guy. So whatever the animal is, a female or a male, we can always use ta. It just represents to animal. So same ta. Ta, also ta here. This means she or her. And also ta. This represents he or him. The second, we can learn some organs about our face. This one is 眼睛. 眼睛 means eyes. So what is eyebrow? Eyebrow is 眉毛. The pinyin is 眉毛. It means eyebrow. And then what is nose? Nose is 鼻子. 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 This is nose. And then what is mouth? Mouth is 嘴巴. 嘴巴. Then what is ear? Ears. It's 耳朵. 耳朵 means ears. Ear or ears. And what is this? Hair. Hair is 头发. 头发. Hair. And what is this? This is how to say this? Face. This is face. Face is 脸. 脸 is face. Order? So when we talk about face, there's a very popular word, lose face. If we have something very awkward, very embarrassed things happen, so that's so losing face, lose face. It's 丢脸. This 丢脸, which means lose face. A sentence is 这很丢脸. Yeah, so this is so embarrassed. Oh gosh, this is so awkward like this. So 这很丢脸. The first new word is 花花. It's a name. It can be a name for many things. Many animals. Can also be a person. Here, say it's the name of cat, but it can also a name of a panda. You know, there's a very, very famous panda and her name is Hua Hua. You can Google it. That's very, very cute. So now we are going to read this text. Please follow me. 桌子下面有个猫。哦，那是我的猫，它叫花花，它很漂亮。是啊，我觉得它的眼睛最漂亮。它多大了？6个多月。One point here is 有个猫 not very correct. Should be 有一只猫 or 有只猫. So here we make course. Wait. Please do not think that oh, what's going on here? That's too fun. Okay. We use 有一只猫。We will use 只 to describe an animal, not an animal, but a cat. Yeah. So here we will need to use 只 to describe one cat, two cat, three cats. The pinyin is 只. Like we said, 两只猫. It means two cats. Two cats. If we want to say it, 3 dogs, we can use 只 or we can use 条. 一只小狗，有这个说法吗？一条狗，你是我条狗。So we will use 只 as a more polite way, but if we use 条, it's like not very polite, but we can also use the 条. And we said 3 dogs, 三只狗 or 三条狗. Here is 条. So more, how to say more correctly, it should be 桌子下面有只猫，一只小猫，两只小猫。It's okay to use 个. Everybody understand? It's fine. All right, so now let's look about verb. 要 here is 要 subject 要do something. So please read after me. 王芳要学习英语。王芳 is a name. 要 is no. No, it's not a desire. It's a must. But of course, it can be a desire. So, 王芳要学习英语. It means 王芳 need to learn English. 学习 is learn. 英语 is English. 汉语 is Chinese. 英语 is English, 德语 is Deutsch. So here is, let me write down the pinyin here. 不，英语 no sense here. Always want to set it as number 9. Make it not too big. Yes. And then the second, 我要吃米饭. Here is I want something so bad. So when we use 我, I, and then we use 要 is I want something so bad. But if we use the third people, the third person, or you, the second person, I don't know. We learn it as the second person, but whatever. So if we want to use other people, it's more like a request, ask somebody to do something. So here, 我要吃米饭 means I wanna eat rice so bad. The first, 我们要不要买几个新的椅子？Asking people, asking the friends, or do we want some new chairs? Like this one. And to say no, it's just, it's a bit fun here. We can simply use 不要. It's totally fine. So 不想 is also okay. 不要, it's easier to understand, right? So for positive is 要, for negative is 不要. Just like 小王要去，我不去，或者我不想去，或者我不要去。Those are the same. So 小王 is I person. It's I person. 小王 is a person. Gosh, I mix up the English and German always. 小王 is a person. 小王 want to go there so bad. 小王 have to go there, has to go there. I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't need to. We can say 我不想去，我要去。Sorry, 我不要去，我不去。I found 哪一出三个？So no, I don't want to. I don't go. It's like more like this. And then the second sentence is 你要吃米饭吗？ Do you wanna eat rice? And the negative answer is 我不想吃米饭 or 我不要吃米饭 or 我不吃米饭 those are no problem. And then the third sentence 我要去商店买椅子你去吗 So here the B has answered very fun, like what we said just now. He said 我不去，我不想买椅子，我不去，我不要买椅子，我不去，我不买椅子。Just like this. 不。Yes. And then the second point is 最。We mentioned a lot about this the most. So here, let's look at the first sentence. 大卫的汉语最好。It says, David can speak very good Chinese. This is the meaning. So you can also say, I can speak the best Chinese. So it will be 我的汉语. Oh, sorry. 汉语 number 3最好. Or to like directly translate from English to Chinese. 我能说最好的汉语. Nobody will say something like that. That's so proud. 我能 or 我说的汉语最好 means I can speak the best Chinese, or we can say it. Of course, we cannot say something the best without the limitation. So, like, in my school, I can speak the best Chinese. In my family, I can speak the best Chinese. We can say that. 在我家，我说的汉语最好。So this sentence is very useful. In my family, I can speak the best Chinese. 我说的汉语最好。Yeah. And then the second sentence, 我最喜欢吃米饭. This means I like eating rice the most. And the third, 他的眼睛最漂亮. So its eyes are the most beautiful. And then here we will use 几 or 多 to express some about, approximate numbers, so around, about. For example, is 几个人, 几本书, 几个新的椅子, or a couple of cats. Some cats, we can say 几只猫, or a couple of dogs, 几条狗, or a couple of yuan, some money, so probably 5 yuan, 7 yuan, 12 yuan. So we say 几块钱. It's like this. So let's look at the sentence. The first is 车上有几个人? That's not a question sentence. We will need to know that 几 first it can be a question mark, a question symbol, but there's also another meaning. It can mean a couple of. So here it means there are a couple of people in the bus. 车上有几个人 or in the auto, in the car. The second, 我想买几本书. I want to buy a couple of books. I want to buy some books. And first is 我们要不要买几个新的椅子? Here, even though it's a question sentence and there's a 几 over here, here 几 it's still not a question symbol over here. It's actually a yes or no question because the question symbol is 要不要. Either we answer 我们要买几个新的椅子, which means yes, we are going to buy a couple of chairs, or 不要买几个. We are not going to buy a couple of new chairs, so maybe we are not going to buy chairs at all, or we just want to buy one chair. So here is different, even though in a question sentence with 几, but here this 几 or the 几个, it's still not the question symbol in this sentence. Here also have the explanation of the 几. So when 几 is used after 10, indicates a number greater than 10 but less than 20. Like 十几个人 means that probably 11 people, 13 people, 17 people, means like this. But if we use 几十, it means the number greater than 20, well, less than 100. It can be 66. It can be 61 Leute. It can be like 85 people. It can be 41 people. So we can also use 几十个人 to describe this bunch of people. And then it's the 多 when the numeral is less than 10. So yeah, it always less than 10. So like not less than 10, it's less in the limitation. When we say how to say, so here is a good example. It says 3个多星期. 星期 is a limitation, so 1 week. Here 星期. Please remember this word. We learned it in HSK2. 星 the pinyin is sorry, 星期 it means week. 1 week, 2 weeks, week here. Yeah. If we say 3个多星期, the 星期 here is a limitation, so it will no more than 4 weeks. So it's always within 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks and a day, or 3 weeks and 5 days. So it means 3个多星期. Or month, it's within a month. If it's like an hour, 几点, so it's within this 60 minutes. All right, so here also tell us that when we put the door within the, how to say this one? 量词 what ma? Measure words. This is the measure word. New things for me to learn. All right, so if we put the door within the measure word, 10多个月 20多块钱 80多个人 it means the couple of. So it just 10多个月 here means 11个月 bis 2 19个月 so it's still within. It will be within here, within the number here. So we know that the limitation when we put 多 after the measure word over here, after the measure word, after the whole number over here, the limitation is after it, right? So if it's a week, that is 7 days. If it's an hour, it's 60 minutes. If it's a month, here 月 is a month, then it's month within the month. If it's a year, then within a year, then you cannot say that more than next year. But if we put the door within, in between number and the measure word, the limitation will change to the number over here. So if we say 10多个月, it means it can be 11 to 19 because it's under 20 but more than 10, right? So 10 we know it's 10, and 多 here it's under 20, so the limitation it will depends on the number over here. And here we can 10多个月 means F 11 to that's not minus, that's 2 to 19 months. So like we said, how long have you learned Chinese? Then we answered, you can answer 10多个月. It can be you have learned Chinese for 11 months or 15 months or 18 months or 19 months, but no more than 20 months because the limitation is how it's 10 here. Why does it make sense? But it's like the next level of 10 will be, you will always within this limitation, so it will not over to the next level of this number over here. So let's see, the last example is that 80多个人 80, so the next level is 90, 90. And here 80多个人, which means more than equal or more than 80 persons, but less than 90%. And here is also the same, 20多块钱, 20多块钱. So this is how the 多 used for different location, different position, and with the different meanings. All right, so that's today's class. Hope you enjoy it.